Okay, let's get this show on the road. Game. Gulp. This will be new to me, but since it's my first time using this the Switch capture card to play something live, I also apologize for any technical difficulties that may occur, because hey Ellie, because my Switch One charger is kind of broken, so the Switch may like flicker on and off occasionally. So this will be kind of scuff as well, but so you'll just have to bear with me as I play through this. Yeah, Tsukihime, it's a visual novel game, just mostly reading, mostly. I thought it'd be fun to like play since I think it's like a full moon today. I hope I can be heard, and like audio sounds fine. Without further ado, let's start, I guess. New game. Did I break my controller? No. My controller's fine. It's my charger, or the charger for the Nintendo Switch, that's slightly broken. So like the dock may like cause like may cause the Switch to go on and off again. So yeah, there may be like some technical difficulties while I play. Okay. I wake up to find a hospital bed. There are curtains that gently sway. Chilly breeze on an open window. Paul isn't here to tell me off for putting out the game audio. Yeah, he went to EP Sleep Land. I instinctively squint at the harsh color of the room. Whoops. Where am I? What day is it? What happened to me? I can't seem to think straight. Oh yeah, there's a lot of. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a lot of gore in this game, right? Try to push myself up, but a sharp pain courses through my body. My breath catches. My breath catches my throat. Start ga- I start gasping for air, like a fish. Is this what they mean by seeing stars? The moment I placed my hand against the hard bed, I love I love gore. Sure. You seem to like violence a lot. Okay. The moment I place my hand uh, again on the the hard bed pain erupts from the inside out again. Still trying, still tying down. I take a deep breath and look over my body. Both my hands are covered in bandages. My left leg's also in in plaster cast. I feel tightness around my head, so I must be wrapped up too. I need to promise I'm not a violent person. Yeah, sure. Okay. I need to zoom in on this. My eyesight not equipped. Can like that makes it a bit better. Okay. I feel tightness around my head. It must be wrapped up too. A large thick piece of strip stick stuck to my chest. It's like it's hiding something bad. My left arm my left arm has a tube poked into it. Same part of me understands that it's an ore. I guess I must have seen all the. I guess I must have seen this while I was drifting in and out of sleep. The other room dimly lit and reeking of medicine and chemicals. The array of tubes poking from under the bandage on my chest. The scary man in the suit who came to see me. Little sister getting scolded. The man uh, when she came to visit. I remember all of it like it was a dream.
君、もしかして目覚めてない？
Oh, there's Japanese voice acting. Wait, are you awake? I hear the voice of an unfamiliar woman. I don't have the strength to answer her. She then burst out of the. Any bit of lag, but it's fine. Oh, is there? Should be fine. From what I'm seeing. Yeah, it looks smooth on my end from what I'm seeing. She then burst out of the room, frantically calling for the doctor. Pitter patter, patter patter to go her steps. She really shouldn't be running in a hospital, even if it's to get me help. Oh, it's my yeah. It should be your end then. Everything looks fine by me, on my end. Unable to lift my body, I turn my head and look at the window. I feel a sharp pain in each of my eyes. Why have I been funny? As if a jagged knife were poking and protruding around inside my brain. Excuse me. The sky outside is so blue, it looks unreal. I find my eyes flinching, not from the white hot glare of the sun, but from the spotless stretch of blue. Swill bed? Days pass. Since waking up, I still haven't been able to move from the bed. My only view of the outside world is the same faraway skies before. Gently, the curtains flap. A dry wind touches my cheek. Stainless swath of blue leaves my eyes, feeling woozy. Where am I? What day is it? Why am I in the hospital? Gradually, the answers come to me, except for one. I keep looking out the window. A thought just out of reach, something important. Tearful promise I can't remember. Is this scary? I wouldn't say it's that scary. Like gory and like very violent for sure, yeah. But I wouldn't say it's I wouldn't say it's like scary. Just a bunch of pictures.
はじめまして、東野四季君。回復はおめでとう。
Hello, Mr. Shikitono. You seem to be recovering quite well. It's from a man I've only just met. He offers me bandages. Gentle smile, soft-spoken voice. He seems like a kind man. I want to see blood? Yeah, in a minute. In a minute. No. Yeah, voices off. Yeah. Okay. So I get the feeling he's someone who's someone who could wipe the smile off his face at the lip of a switch. It's at the lip of a flip of a switch. I need to increase the screen size because it's kind of hard to see from here. So bad at pronouncing Japanese names. Yeah, it's not easiest thing to remember since they're like very unique. I really gonna have to bring my laptop closer to see since Thing is, though, I'm worried that it might echo. The clean white coat he wears fits him perfectly. Mr. Toho, do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, what am I doing in a hospital? I suppose you wouldn't remember you were hit by a car while crossing the street. A piece of glass was lodged in your chest. It's a miracle you're even alive. Yeah, glasses? Nah. The man draped in white smiles as he utters something a doctor probably should say. A doctor shouldn't say. It's a miracle that you're alive. Sound even on? Sound. Sound is on? Okay. This feels kind of empty. Oh, well, there it is. The queasy feeling I was holding back threatens to spill out after I hear those words. I'm tired. Can I sleep some more? Yes, of course. Get some rest and try not to overexert yourself. The doctor continues smiling. Oh, great. I really apologize for this. Okay, let me just try and on and off that. Honestly, it makes me feel uneasy. Doctor, can I ask something first? Of course, Mr. Tono. What is it? How come your body has all those scribbles? The room is full of cracks. The room is full of cracks too. It's like it could fall apart any minute. For a brief second, the smile vanishes from the doctor's face. Then he rises out of his seat. Smile. Lied. His shoes clack against the floor as he disappears behind the curtain. As suspected, there may be some issue with his cerebral fatalities. Call Dr. Ashia, numerology for consult. Oh, and the boy may have damage to his optical nerves. Schedule an exam for the afternoon. The doctor whispers to his nurse, voice cold and harsh, starkly different from before. It's so weird. They all have scribbles on them too. Frenzied lines cling to every surface of the hospital. I don't know why, but just seeing them is enough to make me feel sick. I wonder what these are. There are even scribbles on the bed. Finger slides in. If I had something thinner, I bet I could even Bet I could go even further. I grab a plastic knife off the nearby tray and trace one of the scribbles with it. With no effort at all, the knife sinks down to the handle. Enjoying myself, I glide the knife along the line in the bed. Crash. The heavy sound, the bed falls nearly into 2 pieces. Ah! I turn to the voice behind me. The shriek belongs to the nurse standing before, her face stiff with the shock. Tono, do you want to tell me how you broke the bed? Notice the doctor hasn't asked me why I broke it, but how? I cut up the bed by following the lines. How come the hospital's full of all these cracks anyway? Tono, please. There are no lines, I promise. There are no lines. I promise we won't be mad. Now, can you tell us how you broke the bed? I told you already. I just followed the lines. I see. We'll talk more about this tomorrow. The doctor lets out a sigh. He stops smiling as soon as I mention the scribbles. I guess the switch is broken. I guess this switch is broken. The hospital's full of broken things. In the end, no one believed me. No matter what it is, I can cut it cleanly by slicing the lines with a knife. I don't even need to put my muscle into it. It's easy, like cutting paper with a pair of scissors. The bed, the chair, the desk, the walls, and even the floor, none of them are any different. And I've never tried it, but I'm positive it would be the same for people too. No one else can see the scribbles. Only I can. I think it's because everything is falling apart. And these are the seams holding them together. Just like my chest. Still hasn't healed after the operation, so they stitched me up where it would otherwise fall apart. It's gotta be it. I mean, how else would a kid like me cut up a whole wall? Nurses scream again. Seeing the holes in the wall, she glares in my direction. Her shriek goes on and on. Luckily, something is up with my ears, so it doesn't sound that loud to me. The drawn-out noise fills me with dread, like the sound of a burning cicada. Everything is in tatters. The idea of opening my eyes, of living at all, is enough to make me want to disappear. All this time, I never knew about the stitches holding the world together. Intense? Yeah, it really is. And how easily they can break. No one else sees them. That's why they go on living just fine. They don't know about the cracks all around us. They don't know I know how damaged their lives are. But I see it all. It chills me to the bone, holding me in place. Since it happened, everything sounds muffled, like my ears have been stuffed. Only the gash in my my chest screams a siren. But what happened? And when? No matter how hard I try, I can't remember. And scratching my head over it doesn't help either. My brain must have gotten rid of the information to make space for something more important. But the questions still leak out of, like water from a tap. Oh, I think I get it. The pieces all fit. That's why there's no mirror in here. If there was, the first thing I would do is... It'd be laughing while it lay there, shattered. Which means they're not the one in danger of breaking. It's me who's broken. Now it all makes sense. Why 2 weeks have passed, and no one believes me. No points to gamble? Oh, I'm so sorry you don't have your hyperfixation to keep you busy for this stream. Gambling is a sin. 2 weeks have passed, and no one comes to see me. Why 2 weeks have passed, and I'm the only one living in this stitched together world. I don't want to be in the hospital anymore. I don't want to be surrounded by these scribbles. I have to get somewhere far away, where there won't be any people around. I'm not the weird one. It's this place that's weird, is what I tell myself as I make a run for it. Sin hates me. Just haven't treated Lady Luck right. The wound in my chest stops me from getting too far. By the time I realize it, I've ended up in the field next to the hospital. I didn't get very far at all. My chest is burning. I squat to the ground miserably, batting about of coughs. I can't stay here, but I can't go anywhere either. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go for someone who can see all the stitching. How do I get lucky? Points? It's not rigged. You just gotta know the system. You gotta feel it, Ellie. And that's where you fell short. You know what points to gamble, when to go all in. Just gotta feel it in your bones. You gotta have that feeling, and take some high risks sometimes. Like start off with something small, and then start gambling bigger and bigger as if keep getting like more losses. I mean, that's what I do, at least. That's my strategy. Another wave of coughs hits me. Turns around. Sea of grass at the end of the summer. It wouldn't be the worst place to disappear. Thought is suddenly interrupted. Hey, you'll get hurt if you stay there. The voice of a woman cuts through to my ears, clear as crystal. This. Huh? This girl. Don't me. I'm reckless. Squirt like you shouldn't be curled up in such a tall grass. You almost got pummeled across the field. She's so tall. What? Woman scalds away her finger, pointing at me, grumpily. I feel anger creep up inside me. I'm not that small. I'm only the fourth shortest in my class. You thought the main character was a lady? No, it's a dude. We're playing as a guy named Shiki Toho. If it was a woman, I would have been giving it more of a feminine voice, to be honest. And who's gonna kick me, huh? Isn't that obvious? You and I are the only ones here. Who else could it be but me? I'm actually a short goblin compared to her. Yeah, most women aren't that tall, to be honest. It's usually the male that would be like taller. Any genders? I got confused. Yeah. The woman sure looks proud of herself, crossing her arms like that. Well, maybe it's fate that we found each other here. The name's Aoko Aozaki. What's yours? He speaks casually, like one friend to another, and offers out her hand. Seeing no reason to refuse, I introduce myself as Shikitono and accept her offered hand, like I'm being pulled in technically. Talking to her is fun. She doesn't shoot down anything. I say it just because I'm a kid. So he's a kid at this time? She treats me like a person, listening to my every word. I tell her all about myself. I tell her about home, about my long family lineage, how my dad is tough on etiquette and stern all the time. I do like her red hair. Yeah. How I have a little sister, Akia, who's really quiet and follows me everywhere. Kind of reminds me of my younger sister, but then she grew up. I always play with Akia and our friends in the garden. She's as big as a forest since we have a huge mansion. The attic is a secret spot. How I'm bad at word games. How everyone says I'm going to grow taller. Will grow taller. I used to like the smell of hospitals, but now I don't. I love the sky when it's clear and blue, but looking at it makes me want to cry. How I'm glad to be alive. How I don't hate the doctor with the pretend smile. I have like 50 siblings. Only like 4. It's not that much. Someone said, the reason why I'm playing this is because someone said that I was a lot like the main character in this story. And I asked another friend, is that true? And he's like, no, by far you are not like him. Because I was told that actually we'll get there when we get there, but since that's a spoiler, but I was just very curious to see what this game is like. Smell of hospitals? Ew. I don't mind the smell of hospitals. I think they're okay. Don't hate the doctor with the pretend smile. I surprise myself. I keep yapping away feverishly. No spoilers. Don't want to ruin any surprises. Oh, look at the time. Sorry, Shiki. I have some stuff to take care of. Let's stop here. The woman starts to leave. Thought of being alone again fills me with sadness. See you tomorrow. I'll be waiting here for you. Be a good boy and go back to the hospital. And listen to what the doctor says, alright? She says it so naturally, as if the idea that we weren't going to meet again tomorrow hadn't even crossed my mind. Leaves. See you tomorrow. Get to talk again tomorrow, just like we did today. So happy. It's the first time I've felt something so strong, so strongly since walking up from the accident. Smells like death and pool. I said pool. Then poo. It smells more like a lot of like fresh alcohol to me. That's what I think when I think of possible smell. It's a nice clean smell. Feels warm. So happy it's the first time I felt something so strongly since waking up from the accident. Going to the grassy field in the afternoon has become a regular thing. The lady would get angry whenever I call her Ako. Oko. Hospitals are always so hot, though. No air. Nah. I think it's just a you thing. Just wear a shirt, I guess. I don't know. Or bring a fan. Or an ice pack. Like, you're in a hospital. Like, they must have like a ton of ice packs there. The lady would get angry whenever I called her Akka. She seems to hate her own name. Unsure what to call her at first, I eventually settled on Master. That's weird. The rich kid calling the average girl Master. Master always listens to what I have to say and solve each and any one of my problems. Since the accident, I've hated talking to people, but thanks to her, I'm slowly becoming my old self again. For sure, like, go and get it. Yeah, if you're not, I mean, again, you just try the ice pack idea, or the fan. Being here on the grassy field is the only time my worries slip away, and I feel like the old me. Dang, he is relatable. I don't know who she really is, but I get the sense she could actually be a real teacher at some school. Not that it's any of my business. Being around her is fun. That's all that matters to me. Hey, Master, look what I can do. I want to surprise her. I pull out a knife I took from the hospital, and I cut the tree standing in the field. No worries. Tracing the lines, I slide. Sorry. Just had one of those moments where, like, I had to, like, burp. Tracing the lines, I slice from the center of the tree to the bark. A child, no knife. Cool, don't you think? I can see scribbles everywhere. As long as I follow them, I can cut anything like butter. No one else can do this, right? She's speechless. She's speechless. I get into the groove and decide to sink my knife into a horizontal line across the base of the tree. Shiki! She rushed towards me. I feel the palm of my hand. I feel the palm of my hand slap my cheek. Master? Let the burps out? Yeah, sure. You need to stop what you just. You need to stop. What you just did was incredibly thoughtless. She stares at me seriously. It's an unforgiving look. The determined gaze of someone about to punish and El Elvador? I've never heard of that word. How could I be so stupid? I was having so much fun. I completely forgot. Scribbles shouldn't exist, which means someone like me who can see them shouldn't exist either. Feeling of regret seeps into my chest like blood. I wish I could crawl up into a ball and die. That tree was the last remainder. This field was once a forest. And desperate to show off, I went and destroyed it for no real reason at all. I'm sorry. I feel tears trickle down my face. Evil doer? I know boys shouldn't cry, but I can't help it. Aww. I hear my name called softly. Suddenly, even with the knife still in my hand, she hugs me tight. A person who commits profoundly immoral and wicked deeds. Evildoer meaning, okay. Don't need to apologize. You did do something worth getting angry over, but it doesn't mean you're the only one to do something bad. It doesn't? No, but listen, Shiki. If someone doesn't set you straight now, you'll lead to mistakes that can't be undone. So I had to give it to you straight. Like you were just like any other person. Sorry. What you did was something I couldn't help but react violently. If I misjudged my strength, I could have killed you. words truly frighten me. Isn't that I'm afraid of her killing me, but that I had pushed her into almost doing so. Thought of it makes my heart sink. So don't cry, Shiki. Don't worry about apologizing. I won't either. Instead, I want you to understand the severity of what you've done. And if it means you hate me, I don't hate you. Really? That's relief? It's like it was fate that I met you. Wonder how old he is? That's a good question. Probably like 12 or 10. Just like that. As if to melt away my feeling of regret, he quietly asks me about the scribbles I keep seeing. When I start telling her about times I start telling her about the lines, I feel her hug me tighter. Shiki, what you're seeing is very real. I was thinking 12. You and me think alike. Even they weren't meant to be seen. Even if people refuse to believe they exist. The lines you're seeing aren't an illusion. They're reality. My foot is asleep. Okay. The lines you're seeing aren't an illusion. They're a reality that's all your own. So that's it. I really am weird. Yes, Shiki, you are. I won't deny that. I back the tears. What she said stings 1,000 times more than when the doctor doubted me. Oh, he's 16/17? How wrong we were. Yeah, but this is, I think, a flashback. Like, I feel like around here he's like 12 or so, and then like once we cut to like the present day, he'll be like around like 16, 17. Because I know that there's like an older Shiki, like he's meant to be older than this. It's not like I didn't see this coming. In the very first start, from the moment I woke up, I've known the truth. I shouldn't even be alive. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You have a strange condition, but it's far from unexplainable. People can face anything if they can understand the Apologize. But the current backup download status, see that it played here. More information. People face anything if they understand the reasons behind it. At least I've come to believe so. Flashback is 8 years ago. So yeah, 12, 13. Yeah, see? we were right. You just need to look at it. You need to look at it from a different angle. And an absolute fool will find a way to triumph if they've got the courage. They got the courage and wisdom to back it up. That's what makes us human. My first life lesson, she calls it. A hint of embarrassment. Having a strange condition. Strange condition isn't a problem itself. The problem is how I choose to deal with it. Then, can you explain these scribbles? Sure. So, everything has parts that break more easily. So it's like... Okay, well... Better listen to our hearts. Japanese theme from 16. The fact that we'll break down someday makes us perfect beings. Your eyes see where things come to an end. I guess you could say that you see the future. I see the future. That's right. For now, that's all you need to know. You'll learn more when the time comes. You'll end up crossing that bridge, that is. Our game is a hater today? No, it's not the game. It's the Switch itself. Game audio really loud? Is it loud? Turn it down a bit. Let me try. Seems to be fine. Doesn't seem to be bearing into the red right now. Not sure I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's probably better that way. There's only one thing you need to understand, right? Is it hater day? Yeah. What time is it even, actually? Almost 12. How long have I been for? Almost about an hour. Testing the audio. Can. Okay. Yeah, I said this would happen. But I feel like I'm gonna have to really actually get a Switch too if I'm gonna be recording Switch games from now on. Because I don't think I can really keep this up. Does the audio sound fine now, or it still sound a bit too loud? Or is it too quiet? Not your fault, yeah. I really wanted to play this game, but I was like worried that this would happen a lot. So I guess like next time I play this game, I'll probably like play it on a Switch too. I don't think my Switch One dock can like keep up anymore. Probably better that way. There's only one thing you need to understand. You shouldn't try to cut those lines with on whim again. If you do, you'll lose sight of what you just of just how precious life is. Okay, I won't. Audio's fine? Okay, cool. My chest kind of hurts too. I'm sorry. I promise I won't ever do something like that again. Good. Sure to remember that feeling, Shiki. Do. I know you'll be able to live a happy life. She uncoils her arms, freeing me from her embrace. The sensation, cold and yet warm, fades away. But seeing them be on edge, things fall to press when I cut them. Things come to press when I cut them, you know? It's like everything around me comes crashing down at any second. Switch 2 is so expensive? Yeah, it is, but like, I'm at a point where I can like afford to get a Switch 2 now. I'll probably get it for my birthday, maybe. Let me worry about that. After all, it seems to be what led me to you. Heaves a long sigh, then smiles at me. Chiki, I'll have a special present just for you tomorrow. I'm going to return you to your normal life. Oh, okay. So is that how he gets the glasses? Because on the title screen it shows him with like glasses on. Yeah, birthday treat. Next day, on the 7th day since I first met Master, she comes to the field hurling a huge truck with one hand. I have no idea when I'll get one. I don't use my Switch enough. I mean, yeah. Like, I mean, you use it for Mario when we usually play Mario Party. And, like, Paul wants to play the the older like Mario Party games, like Mario Party 6, which you're gonna need like a Switch 2 for that eventually. But no rush or anything. Put these on. Won't have to worry about those weird lines. Hands me an ordinary pair of glasses. Okay, so this is where he gets the glasses from then. But I can see perfectly fine. Just try them. They're not prescription. Okay. I do as she says and put them on. And then, the moment I do, they're gone. Wow. These are amazing. These are amazing, Master. He said, yeah. Yeah, all the more reason why I had to get the Switch too. So I guess the next time I play this game, probably be like, I don't know, probably around next year, maybe. Scribbles are all gone. Damn right they are. I had to go swipe my sister's pair to make them, but these mystic eye killers are bona fide, one of a kind. Ako Ozoki creation. You better take good care of them, Shiki. I will. I promise, but wow. You really are awesome. You made all those horrible lines vanish like magic. I should hope so. I am a magician. Part 2 in a few months' time. Smug grins stretches across her face as she drops the trunk to the ground. There's just one thing, Shiki. Those lines haven't vanished. They're only hidden. If you take those glasses off, you'll see them again. I mean, they're still there? Exactly. No way to fix your condition. No way to fix your condition. The best you can do is find a way to live with it. Wait. I don't want to see scary eyes. They're just going to make me break my promise to you. The one about never cutting the lines again. Silly. You can break a promise whenever, I'll probably stream for like a bit and then... I feel like this is sad. I don't know how to feel right now. It is kind of sad. Poor kid's stuck like this. Double glitch, yeah. Silly, you can break that promise whenever you feel like it. Really? But didn't you say cutting the lines is bad? You're right, it is. But those eyes of yours carry a special power that belongs to you. No one else. Okay, I feel sad for the kid. Still waiting on the blood. I mean, yeah, once this flashback's over, I'm pretty sure we'll see. I'm pretty sure things will get bloody. It's up to you how you choose to use them. No one can blame you for having that power. The only question is what you want to do with it, Shiki. What I want to do? She stares into my eyes, as if trying to peer inside. That's how it is. Yep, as I thought. You have a fine look in your eyes. To tell you the truth, when I first ran into you, I wondered what kind of a mess I'd gotten myself into. You looked like someone who had lost so much already. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. Those aren't the eyes of someone willing to take things lying down. So go reclaim the life you lost. Meanwhile, a whole lifetime, I could never find the words to describe the light I felt in my chest, or the rush of joy that came with it. You belong here. She reaffirmed my reason for being more forcefully than anyone. Looks like Japanese Harry Potter. His hair, I don't know, his hair is like blue. He doesn't have that lightning strike thing on his forehead. Shiki, you have one of the most unique abilities among all of the strange and wondrous things out there. The fact you have it means that there must be a reason for it. God doesn't grant power to people for no reason. It might be that you have eyes of deaf perception, because you'll need them someday. Though that sure is a cruel fate. Harry Potter could have blue hair. Whatever you say. But that's why you mustn't forget who you are. A boy with an honest heart. As long as that's true, your eyes will never lead you astray. I'm not asking you to be a saint. Just do what you think is right. If you learn from any mistakes you make, you'll grow into a fine man. Maybe 10 years or so down the line. She stands and reaches out for the truck. Oh, I will say you shouldn't take those glasses off except in extraordinary circumstances. Special powers have a tendency to attract other special powers. And here's one more piece of advice from me. If you're going to break the rules, think long and hard. Think long and hard about the best time to do it. I pray you never have to, but should you ever need to take those glasses, think clearly before you use your power. Wonder what special powers he has. I mean, they've explained it a dozen times. He can like see lines, and then he can like cut things down to size, like incredibly well with by cutting the lines. The power you have isn't bad. Whether you use it for good or evil is your choice to make. She picks up the trunk. Without even saying a word, I know. It's time for us to say our goodbyes. That's the power, my bad. Yeah, all good. That's impossible, Master. I can't use the power for good. I was so afraid of it until I met you. This will tell me off for not paying attention. Nah, I just like getting every detail right. And because I pay attention. Well, not always, but if you ever need a recap of like any story, then I'll tell it to you in full. I was afraid of it until I met you, and if it weren't for you, I wouldn't even be myself anymore. I can't do it. Even if I have these glasses, there's no way. Not without you around. Shiki, you shouldn't say things you don't believe. A lie that you can't even fool yourself with will only end up upsetting the one who hears it. There's displeasure is readily apparent in her expression. She then flicks my forehead. Ow. You already know it, don't you? You'll be fine. So don't say something stupid like that, or throw away everything you've just claimed for yourself. This is farewell then. Bye, Shiki. Everyone's got their own share of problems to overcome life. But you've got the strength to do something about it. So pull yourself together. She's really leaving. Sad. But as her friend, I want to see her off right. Be a man, kid. Don't stop being a baby. Okay. Goodbye, Master. Great. That's the spirit. Just keep that up, and you won't have a thing to worry about. Here's my last lesson for you. When you're backed into a corner, calm down and think carefully about what you should do next. You're going to be fine. I have faith you'll turn out all right. Even without me. He smiles fondly. A gust of wind sweeps through, seeing a ripple across the sea of glass. She's gone. Bye-bye, Master. As I say the words, realization that I'll never see her again sinks in. Left with me as a treasure trove of advice and a strange pair of glasses. Just 7 days, I feel like I've learned the most important things of all. That life is precious. As I stand there aimlessly, tears start welling up. Such an idiot. All I said was goodbye. Not once did I say thank you. I'm discharged from the hospital soon after. I won't be going back to the Tono household. Instead, I'm going to be taken by another family. My body has recovered, but there are still lasting symptoms. The Tonos. This means I'm defective. I'm no longer needed. Yes, you are an idiot. Oh, that's harsh. That's a harsh thing to say to a young boy. But I don't care. Shikitono is going to be fine on his own. A new life, a new family are waiting for me. I leave behind the hospital room where I spent my 10th summer. The curtains by my windows sway in the breeze, just like always. I take in one glimpse of the blue sky. As I do, a dry breeze washes over me, spelling the end of summer. That was harsh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no worries. Okay. I'll probably save and end stream here. I think it's like a good place to end here. Kind of blank. Tracks take a sudden dive, leaving the surface behind. Okay. All good. No more glitches. Yeah. Next time we play this, it will be on the Switch too. So is there like... Oh, okay, they're free certain save files. Okay. Or wait, no, I can have multiple. Okay. But yeah, thanks for coming to stream. Thanks for bearing with all this. And yeah, man, what a cool game. What a way to start off a full moon tonight. If I remember what happened, well, I mean, the stream will still always be up. You can always like rewatch the stream in case you ever forget. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me tonight. But yeah, see ya, and have a good night. Sorry.